What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 45 of the XtraSlice, brought to you by the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton. My body hurts all over La Platte. Joining me, as always, we have the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Come on, Blizzard. Tell me. I want to know how long I was staring at fat drain eye ass.
We got the Koski Durag, Madrid Devon.
This podcast is brought to you by Colt 45. Get your malt liquor here.
And joining us once again as a guest, we have the Kingdom Hearts guy, the host, one of the four hosts of the Rusty Rupees podcast, Darren.
What's up, y'all? How's it been? I'm the Kingdom Hearts guy.
Right. That went way worse than take one. But we got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week.
Wait. If you're the Kingdom Hearts guy, I gotta know. Is Assassin's Creed just Kingdom Hearts for Chads?
No, because Kingdom Hearts at least stays consistently good and stupid. Assassin's Creed kills Desmond and just stays stupid.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about the games we've played the most in vaguely the last generation. The stats are kind of hard to get on this. X-Cloud possibly coming to TVs. The World Ends With You, Neo getting announced. G4 returning. And December's PlayStation Plus games. Okay, so the news. We'll just start with the news.
This is my favorite episode already.
I love being in the passenger seat so much. It's always funny.
So, The World Ends With You, Neo, was announced, coming to PlayStation 4 and Switch next year.
Correction, brother. Neo, The World Ends With You.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, Darren, as the Kingdom Hearts guy, as the Tetsuya Nomura fanboy in the chat.
I wouldn't say that. I'd fight that man if I saw him and give him a hug right after and be like, you didn't deserve that, but you did.
So
now, you gotta shoot the fair one with him at least once. It's like, come on, bro, why'd you do that? You don't be specific. Just
don't be specific, because
you earned this.
Everything you tell me will be cryptic, and I'll have to figure out in puzzle pieces like 3 years from now. So I'm here for it. Whatever, man.
And a lot of it will just be straight up lies. Like, I remember reading Nomura quotes in Game Informer.
He laughs in half his interviews. He laughs in half his interviews and goes, "We'll see." That's not an answer, bro.
I know for a fact he dual wields belts. Like, he just has two belts, just like. That's his weapon.
That turn into keyblades.
So he's just young granddad?
No, they don't turn into keyblades. What he does
they're just belts.
He dips these belts
he's
in
young
paint.
Japanese anime granddad. That's what he is.
And
you ever seen Pootie Tang?
Wow.
There goes my narrative.
Right. He dips the belt in paint
He
and
dips
what?
the belt in paint. And then he looks at his canvas, and then he just kind of flails his arms around, and he manages to create one of these weird character designs. And all of them have several belts. Every single one of them. Or the plaid collars, because that's been his thing for a couple years now.
He really has gone heavy. Since that
look
Versus
at Roxas.
13
Roxas has been there. No, Roxas got that shit too.
Oof. Yeah. Oh, so he's been on this shit since the
PS2.
I was just thinking Riku and
Yo, Chain of Memories Sora was wearing a romper.
Yeah, no, Chain of Memories on a GBA.
He was wearing a vest, a romper, and a fucking belt.
Right?
What is that belt even helping?
Swaggy, right?
It's a romper.
It's keeping his vest down.
It's style, okay? He's got to have those belts ready.
Right. Came through dripping. I like how the joke about Kingdom Hearts used to be the size of Sora's shoes, and now it's just become
That's because his shoes have normalized and the belt uptick has gone up. And then The World Ends With You came out, and you're like, all right, they kind of edgy. They got that weird mid-2000s drip to them, but they got swagger, and the music's fire, so I can't say anything.
Bro, that music is so. Every time I hear The World Ends With You, the soundtrack just starts playing.
Mm-hmm. You're like, what the Jet Set Radio? Where'd this come from? But all right, I'm here for it.
All right, so well, I know Madrid, you've played The World Ends With You on Switch.
Yeah.
Jalen, how much experience do you have with The World Ends With You?
I distinctly remember beating it back when it was on DS.
Okay. Well, that's...
All the
Like, I
playthroughs?
played it back. Not all the playthroughs. I think I beat the first one.
Yeah, I beat the first playthrough, and then he woke up and was like, huh?
Yeah, that's when I stopped playing. That's when I stopped
really
playing.
think about it.
He was
It's
always...
been in front of you. It's been in front of
His
you.
whole personality
time.
type changed. Suddenly he was caring.
Well, because he learned the true power of friendship.
Riku be like,
So where's everybody's hype level for this game? Like, I know next year Square Enix just has the year completely stacked. And, like, just the indefinite future, Square Enix is just going to be cranking out games that people really want. So,
I'm pretty hyped, mostly for the music right now, because it's going to be. I don't know if they're going to turn it into a more traditional JRPG.
Did they show
kinda
off?
Yeah, remember, you're
'Cause this
playing
shit's really
DDR in that game.
It's really just a rhythm game, and that's
Yeah.
what I was saying. Like, I would like to see them do something cool with the touchpad, like the same way you kind of use the pad to like slash and.
You
tap
controlled
and
one
stuff.
character with the pad, and then
But
you were playing DDR with the other.
but at the same
Right.
time, it's going to be on PS4 as well. So there's not.
yeah, he's
too
talking
much of
about
a...
the touchpad.
Yeah, I'm talking about the
But you
touchpad on the PlayStation.
Man, you know they're not.
Yeah,
I know
was
they're
like,
not, but it was, like this is a cool opportunity for them to do something like that, and that could kind of make this game stand out more. Because like one of the complaints that I saw with it was like it kind of just looks like a standard like JRPG as
Yep.
opposed to like that style that it had from like the 2D character models and shit.
Mm-hmm. Like they showed off a little bit of combat, right, with some of the bosses and everything like that. And it
Yeah.
looked different. It looked a bit different. So
It looked a bit different, and that's kind of like changing the game at the core more so.
yeah.
That's why I'm wondering how.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm sure we'll see more coming forward. Like they could make it really cool with the buttons. I'm sure they could.
I was just about to
Wait,
say,
are
give me
they?
more buttons. More buttons. I won't.
you gotta,
Oh my god!
you gotta use that under button attachment for the PlayStation
I mean,
4
you only
controller.
get like 3, maybe 4 abilities anyway. So that's just
Yeah.
4 buttons at most.
Yeah,
I guess
it shouldn't be too difficult.
Shouldn't be too bad.
So this will be what, 12 years since the original came out?
I'll take your word for that.
Oh, That's not bad. That's not bad. Going for Square.
Shut
Right.
up.
Yeah, 2008. I hope the memes are good because memes are like a major factor in that game.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
no,
Square.
no,
you
they'll be
know,
good memes.
yeah. They're,
Those
They'll
will
figure it
definitely
out.
be
We'll
updated
figure it
memes.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they get some black people to work on like at least the English localization, so we can get some
Yes.
good, relevant Black Twitter memes on there.
Oh my god.
This you? I need to see a this you.
This you.
Like you're just reading somebody's mind. It's like, damn, girl, you live like this. Like,
That one definitely could, because I'm also thinking about the timeline of when memes are. I'm just like, all right, we already know they've
Yeah.
probably been working on
Right,
this
yeah.
for some time. So, like,
Wait, memes have
Ps3
always
had.
existed. We just didn't call them memes.
well, no, we
Think
have
about
to
it. They're
have these
freaking art-
timeless, like, Madrid's pulling some real, like, it's not necessarily, it doesn't matter if somebody plays this game
Yeah.
the year they wrote this game or if somebody plays this game years down the line. Like, these are just some solid, like, damn, you live like this? Well,
Yeah.
it's timeless.
Oh yeah.
it's timeless. There's some
Definitely see
classic memes to be like woven into this game, and if they don't do it, I will do it my goddamn self.
Heard
Mario
Madrid
Kart
learns how to
doing.
program.
Look.
Bro,
Oh,
this
no,
whole
you're just gonna
narrative I got
stream.
from my JRPG
No,
is
we just
like
make an animation studio and we just make them. That's what we do.
You're right.
that too. I also have an idea for a show.
Is it a World Ends With You anime? Because they're already doing that.
No. That one's gonna
No, it's
be
the
fun.
Adventures of Samuel Ulysses Rye.
Now, let me tell you the problem with that, son. It will
The
be
problem
clearly
with that
problematic, and we
is-
will never get it greenlit.
We gotta start.
It's
with
called
the
being
webtoon.
independent, brother.
We could get picked up by Crunchyroll. You never know. Or Netflix. The Netflix will buy anything.
My name is
Hey,
Sam.
shit, we'll give you one season. Fuck it.
Right. Fuck it.
How much
6
you
episodes.
need?
It's been like our running narrative, like thinking back to old podcast conversations. I'm just trying to see how long we've been trying to get picked up by Netflix.
Yo, Netflix, y'all haven't reached out into podcasting much, have you? Like, y'all were able to give us the Midnight Channel? Midnight Hour?
Look, animating
Midnight
podcast
Channel.
episodes have been like really good for a long time. Like that has been like a nice thing to have. It's pretty much highlights, but better.
So your weapon is something like a knife. Hear me out. So
No, it's a katana.
it's a katana.
Around
Yeah,
here we
see,
stay
that's-
in the hammer knife, even though I don't have. Is this a different blade, Madrid? Are you just gonna pull out different blades every episode?
That's just a big ass knife.
for the video watchers.
I used to have more. I kind of lost some of them.
I will
mean-
get my katana. It's a letter opener.
You
Yo, that shit
mean
is sick.
this guy?
That's right. See,
You gotta
This man
keep that
gets it.
thing on you.
gotta keep
Birth
that
of a
thing on.
feather.
Mm.
It's kind of sad that
At
like
all
Madrid
times.
doesn't have his shelf in his backdrop anymore.
Oh no.
'Cause the
my
Persona
room's still
shelf.
under construction. Like, this is just so comfortable having my desk right next to my bed. It's like
Oh, it's
a fucking
fantastic.
capitalist dream,
Right?
you know?
Exactly.
Wake up, go to
When you
work.
work yourself. When you work yourself to the bone, you could just turn your chair about 80 degrees and just pass out, straight to the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to see my nice art.
Or-
in the
Right. Minimalist.
Yeah.
This just shows I spend a lot of money that I.
background. I also have a Persona shrine, so I get it.
I kind of
Can't turn
do
the camera.
up here.
It's
That
really
would
just a
be perfect.
Persona 5 shrine.
Yeah.
Honestly, Persona 4 is right there.
I'm talking about mine.
I want that art book. I need that art book still.
Oh,
Which
man,
art book?
I want all the art books.
Let me
Not
not
any
go
of the
start
characters.
grabbing Persona art books from.
Hey man, I'm here, so we see what's happening.
But this is primarily
The
an
Battle
audio
of
podcast
Collectors.
still.
I know, right?
And even though a
Hey,
lot of
You should
people,
check out our YouTube though.
yeah, definitely check out the YouTube. Every episode's been going up there, same week, you know, close as possible to the audio version release date. So check us out on YouTube. Also, I guess we're doing this now. I wanted to shout out Miracle, who works at the Smoothie King off of Moreland, because we're officially
Wait, we're doing
famous. Yeah, I'm shouting her out because she's like, hey. So I go to.
You're not doxing her, are you?
Hopefully not. People go there and tip. Like, I
Look
don't
at you,
know.
not.
I don't. No last names, addresses, or social security numbers, unfortunately.
Yo, shouts out to you.
But like, so I
Cheers.
was playing games the other day, talking to Radic by Nature, and he was talking about he had ordered a smoothie. I was like, damn, a smoothie sounds fucking great right now. So I did a pickup order at Smoothie King. Drove over to Smoothie King. I was like, I need Kroger's right there. I need to get beer anyway. I go into the thing, and the girl's working up front, and she's just like, oh, your order's ready. I was like, okay. And I like walk along the counter, and she hands me my stuff, and she's like, oh, and by the way, I listen to your podcast. I was like,
Gasp!
what?
Gasp!
So,
You all right?
right. I was like,
Cool in my book.
I was like, this is real weird that, like, either I know this person and I don't realize I know this person, or, like, something.
Hey,
It's
bro.
like being
Means you're doing
noticed on
something
the
right.
street. Yeah, being noticed on the street was a highlight of the week. So, shout out Miracle. So, G4? Anybody?
Yo, shouts out to Miracles. Like, G4's back. Would you look at that?
Austin
it is-
Creed out
look,
here.
the
Look at
power.
Xavier Woods out here just doing more. Damn him. It's awesome.
did-
but damn him.
Did you get to watch the G4 reunion thing?
Not yet.
No, I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it yet. But it's funny because, like,
Nope. haven't
when
watched
did
it
that
yet.
get announced? Yesterday?
I think it got announced like day before, and they just kind of did it because it.
If it was on Monday, it was funny because Deontay was over and we were watching WWE shit, and Xavier Woods and New Day came out with their COG gear on,
Oh, dude, that's tight.
Their trumpet
Yes.
was a fucking lancer and shit. And then the next day, I see if it was the next day, I'm just like, he's just everywhere. My word. Good shout out though.
Well, yeah.
The fact
so
that G4's coming back though was wild. Like,
Yeah,
it's
the
still kind of crazy to me.
I didn't get to. I watched the whole thing, just not with audio and not like it was in my peripheral vision. So I just had it up on my second monitor and was playing Destiny through the entire thing. But from what I saw, it really just looked like everything that we need going into 2021. Like G4 being back in the way that G4 is back. I'm. Is it going to be a channel or is it just going to be this YouTube channel?
Who
Better
knows?
be
They
just
might.
YouTube.
They might like make it a streaming thing.
Well, I
Who do you
mean,
think it would go through? What, Rooster Teeth or something?
maybe.
Perhaps. Like they have options. That's the thing. They're probably just building
Yeah.
something up for people to bid on.
Honestly,
Like where do you want to be?
Right.
hopefully not cable again because that'd be a
Oh,
reason
God.
for me to get cable.
What? Cable?
No, I wouldn't get cable.
No.
I'd get cable for.
And if
G4.
they did that, they wouldn't like
And
hard lock their
Toonami.
content into cable.
G4 and Toonami would be the two reasons.
Cartoon
And
Network's still a good.
As much as I love
Cartoon
Toonami,
Network,
I can watch all that shit. Where
Comedy Central.
I've already watched all that shit. Actually, I mean,
Yeah, that's the thing about it. By the
is
time it
cool.
hits Tsunami, I'm like, do I want to watch it again?
It's more so. Do you want the English dub? Like
Exactly.
for JoJo's, for example, they dubbed like part 4 and 5.
Yeah,
They're like, "All
what
right,
it was,
we're gonna
it
get
was
this
just
shit."
a block of anime that it was just random episodes of random shit in a random order that I didn't have to think about. I could just stare at a screen and have anime happen to my face.
We
But
were young back
commercials-
then, brother. We were young back then. We've changed.
But
We've
commercials-
No,
adapted.
this is like 2 years ago. This is as
Bro,
an
I've-
adult man.
I've
grown. We've
I've been
adapted.
chugging 4 episodes of Fire Force per night.
Yes,
It has been
the
great.
agenda.
No cuts. Just straight Fire Force in my fucking veins.
Okay, so now that we're here,
Walk!
I need to push the agenda that if you enjoyed Soul Eater,
Clap!
that I guess the anime is applicable here too, but if you like Soul Eater in the manga way, you need to
Yeah.
watch Fire Force.
No.
Or
okay,
read.
No, I'll put it like this, because honestly, like, shouts out to David Pro. They also did JoJo's. Like, this is a different team, but same studio. They injected a lot of the drip from Soul Eater into Fire Force. Like, a lot of those stylistic, like, aspects of it, which are also in the manga, so it's good that you're nailing it. And it's cool to see both studios kind of doing it and, like, hitting it at that level. Like that Benny Maru and Joker episode. Fucking flames. Fucking flames.
Joke fully intended.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We can't refer to Fire Force as anything other than straight heat, fire,
Pure
flame.
gas.
You said what?
Like gas.
Oh. I thought you said
Not
like
gonna lie,
something
I thought
about
you said pure ass. I was just like, damn, we're talking about the first season? Huh?
I fucked with the. Cause here's the thing about Fire Force.
It was a
It's-
roller coaster first season.
It's an anime, bro. It's like yeah. I'm not scared to be an anime.
It's unabashedly
I'm
anime.
gonna be a
Yeah.
shonen ass anime that's tropey as fuck.
Yeah.
And why not?
It does
Just-
some interesting
just because
things
why
with
not?
some of those tropes in season 2. I will say that. Like some
Yeah.
of these characters definitely have had it's like a minor thing has happened and it's like, okay, you're infinitely better than like the just trope you were last season. So
Right.
I feel like they've improved that with the core cast. Like they kind of got into some of that with the Nether stuff, like kind of developing those characters and like making them more than just one thing, even though Fire Cat Girl is just going to be a cat girl for the entirety of she's my main problem with that series. But
yeah, she kind of sucks, but the strong sorcerer.
Cat Girl's the one who pops out of her clothes every 5 seconds, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. No. Bad.
it hasn't been as egregious this season, from what I've watched.
There's a whole episode later on, just of yeah.
I'm sure.
Okay.
But yeah, so Fire Force Season 2, if you like Soul Eater, there is straight up Death the Kid and like a Medusa-like in Season 2. So
shooting pistols upside down with his pinkies?
he looks like him.
Disappointed!
No, but
I need symmetry in my life.
Yeah.
For sure.
But even though, I don't know if you've gotten that far, but she does nothing Medusa does. It's like you really tried, but you also didn't try at all.
She's not ready for all that.
Speaking of really trying...
Or is this the case of I like the design, but I just don't want the same character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
1000%.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of these were like, I drew these characters for Soul Eater, and these were probably going to be other forms of these characters that they look exactly like. They just ran out of Soul Eater to put them in, and so put them in Fire Force. I'm waiting for
heck,
my
that's where
Black
half my
Star
D&D
equivalent.
characters come from.
I need I need my Black Star, like, perfect version in Fire Force.
Give it time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. Like, Soul Eater was one of the first anime/manga that I really got into that had people of color, like, for the most part, in general, like, or people of melanin. But...
Of melanin.
And so that was, like, a really, like, appealing thing about Soul Eater just extremely early on. And then Fire Force is just, like, now as an adult, where, like, it's expected, like, Fire Force is delivering with high-quality, melanated anime characters.
Right.
Speaking of high quality, Xbox Game Pass is pretty high quality. That could be coming to your smart TV as early as 2021, according to Tom Warren of Xbox.
Probably not my smart TV, but that's dope.
So Xbox Game Pass is absolutely amazing. Okay, I will stay singing the praises of Game Pass.
I'm with it.
Fuck everything else.
Game-
If you put it on the
Game Pass
TV,
is-
it's over. I'm just the TV now, which I didn't know I needed, and the PlayStation. You're good. You're straight. Once that happens, Xbox wins. I'm just saying. I'm. You know, we're prophets to some extent. If somehow
This
Xbox
brother out
Game
here
Pass show up on
manifesting.
PlayStation, manifest. But if that happens somehow, I doubt it would ever happen. That's the thing, because Sony are some greedy bitches, and they want to win. Even with them trying to play nice, Xbox will be out here, you know, they'll probably be extending the offer from behind the scenes, be like, hey, yo, PlayStation, we have an idea. You get your system
No,
sales.
It's not.
get
It's
this
not
Game
till their
Pass
version.
money.
No,
of
see,
Game
here's
Pass
what's gonna
games.
happen. No, here's what's gonna happen.
Exactly. True.
Microsoft's gonna put it gonna get a deal with like Vio or like Roku to put the Xbox Game Pass in, and then Sony's gonna see that do really well, and all of a sudden we're gonna have Sony PlayStation TVs
I don't think
because
so.
Sony
because
are some greedy bitches.
Sony,
they tried that before. It sucked.
Yeah, they've tried it a few times of putting like.
No. They're gonna pull an Apple. They're gonna let Microsoft get all the bugs worked out first this time.
I don't.
Nah.
I
They
don't
know
see
they can
it.
just
As
put
somebody
the name
who
on
has watched Sony,
We've owned
and their
PlayStations.
right? Yeah,
We've owned
all
PlayStations.
the
They don't
PlayStation.
learn.
Sony don't learn. They will. With the PS5, they took like 3 steps back to jump forward.
You know,
Like
but-
it's
Oh, dang.
better
I didn't know it
hardware,
was like
but
that.
some of the system stuff is like Madrid
Well,
was
actually,
editing.
hardware size. Actually, I was thinking about it. It's like I'm actually fine with the bigger hardware. Like at this point, things have gotten so thin that it's like, if I look at it wrong, it'll explode.
Well, I'm not talking about like the hardware design. I'm more so talking about the UI and the systems going on in the PS5. Like, there was no apparent reason that my microphone got muted for Madrid's audio, like video clips, and apparently a couple streams I've been on and just nobody noticed. But
So
you know,
what I think that is.
I thought it happened. I was like, nah.
So what I think
maybe
that
not.
is I don't think they took a step backward in this sense, but I think it's just because it's a new system in general.
yeah,
And even though it's our accounts being in the party settings, all that, none of us have really looked at our settings like that to go, oh shit, can my voice be on a stream? The answer was no. The answer was no for a while now.
All of my settings, like that was one of the first things I did. I went in and made sure my video settings, my audio settings, every single tab in the settings menu in
Except
PlayStation,
for
I fucked
the party
with.
menu.
It was buried 2 layers deep within the party. That's the fucking problem. Like
I feel it.
I tweaked every setting. I did not dig 2 layers deep into a party to activate my microphone.
The only reason I fucked with mine even a little bit was because I plugged in my mic and y'all was just like, you're so loud. I'm like, okay, let me do something. But, hey, that new system feel, and don't worry, I'm right there with you. I'm not a big fan of the UI either. So, as us being the only 2 PS5 niggas here.
Listen to these PS5 niggas.
That's right. My shit loads fast. You play Monster Hunter on that shit yet? It loads fast.
Or half.
Right?
Yes.
It's
Load
amazing.
Crazy. Insane.
Load your dicks, and when I say that, it's going to be amazing.
So, Darren, maybe you've tested this. I still need to test it. I'm probably, after the podcast, the first thing I'm going to do is test this. Have you tested Monster Hunter running in graphics mode?
No. I was actually just talking to Justin about that last night. Because I know you can switch it like while you're playing, but I just never did it. Because even like yesterday when he was playing, that was his first time touching it since Ghost of Tsushima Legends came out.
Oh, wow. So even longer than that.
Right? So it's been a minute, and so he like popped it on PS5, of course, and noticed how fast it loaded, and he noticed the difference in visuals too, and he's like, it's so pretty. And then I asked him that same question, and he's like, I didn't even know you could do that. I forgot what I put it on, so.
Well, yeah,
I
had mine on frame rate mode, and the thing is, the picture looks kind of ashy, in my opinion. That's the only reason. Like, it feels like it's running intentionally in a lower resolution just for frame rate, but I'm trying to see if like the frame rate's uncapped and we can do high frame rate, and like that's the thing, none of these games that have these options except for like first party games have been tweaked at all for the PS5. Yeah. So like that's why we've been running into problems with Under Night, is because
nobody tested that shit.
Right.
Was like, yeah, fuck it.
Nobody
at all.
Nobody. All they did is open that shit, be like,
yesterday.
It ran.
Nobody has said anything.
Is it because like Under Night is on PS3, PS4, and PS5?
Legit, I just found out that Under Night In-Birth, just as a whole, it was the first game. Oh, .exe, excuse me. The and Clear, that's the like super and ultra. I didn't even know that shit.
Yeah, I knew Under Night In-Birth Exe was like a thing.
Had no idea. But I guess just nobody's tried it. What we should test, it's probably gonna work, but everybody who has it on PS4, try it on there, see what happens. And then have the PS5 niggas show up and fuck
all
it up.
The PS5 niggas. Y'all gotta test it amongst yourselves in your walled garden, in your high towers over there.
Me and Justin did try it out, and both of us have ST, and it was the same issue. Is it like we make a party,
so it's a
we're
version thing, not a console thing.
Well, we're not even sure about that, right? Because nobody has Clur on PS except Chris, and so.
Exactly.
And we had to go through that other set of problems to get him on.
Just to get him playing.
Right.
I'm not paying $40 to get an extra character so I can play this game on PS5. I'm not. I refuse.
I might buy it just to be able to play this game on PS5, but I'm waiting for a sale.
Exactly.
I mean, it was my fighting game of the year, but
it was a good game. It is a good game.
Yeah.
I wish it worked.
It is a great game. I love that game.
I
just wish
I came online and saw all of you guys playing. I was like, hell yeah, here we go.
And then
get online. We playing Under Night today. Okay.
So it was a whole meme. We were talking about
it. It was a whole meme.
last Wednesday we were talking about it because of the video game awards. and then like I played it just to listen to the music, and I was like, let me try Seth. Fuck it. So after the podcast, me and Jalen were supposed to play Apex, and then I was still on Under
That's
Night,
what
and Chris was
happened.
like, you're on Under Night? I was like, yeah. And
Then
that
I think I was
just
about to
turned
get
into-
off or something, and I was like, "You on Under Night?"
Right.
I got on. I was like,
Everybody was like, Under Night, bet. Let's go.
Just
And Underlight was like, no, we don't have Under Night. We're closed.
no under nights here.
And it does not upgrade for free. I wish it did. That would be amazing.
Yo, a
that'd be
PS5. So, Darren, as the like, I haven't really gotten to talk to any other PS5 members on the PS5 owners on the podcast. Guilty Gear Strive, is it happening?
Yeah.
Okay, it's happening. I was unsure because.
Oh, definitely, no doubt.
No doubt. You
No
already
doubt.
got it pre-ordered or nah?
I wanted to get that collector's edition, but it didn't usher enough for me to get it. Besides it looking cool in a bigger box and a steelbook, like there's a little other stuff, but I'm like, whatever. But I'm like, that's what's up.
Is there like an art book?
It's like
concept book or
steelbook, art book. You get special colors for souling
The main boys.
The main boys, and there's something else, but it's not like anything like crazy. That makes me go, I'll pay an extra $40 for that.
Extra 40.
It's $100 for that for the collectors.
Yo.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know about that, but I'm definitely getting it. I was just like, oh, there's the first fighting game of PS5 right there. Let's go.
Right? Yeah.
Mhm.
And this
It's
next
really
year,
exciting.
right?
It's
April.
April? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Early April. Like, I want to say April 4th, but
Yep. It's somewhere in April.
I'm probably gonna
or
have to
April.
get that PS4 version.
As long as we're able to play each other, right?
yeah, it'll have.
I hope they like looked at everybody's fucking feedback on that goddamn beta and was like, you
Make
know what?
the lobby.
We're gonna have a
good.
regular ass lobby system. My favorite
Nope,
lobby system is the one from
actually-
Mortal Kombat. That shit is cool.
The Mortal Kombat one is good. I do like that.
It's good.
Yeah, because that's
Good.
just a classic lobby. It's just, here's a room with all y'all.
Yep.
Who's ever turned it is to fight.
Fight. You got enough time to pick your character, your stage, your costume.
So
I'm sorry. Pick
in
your what?
relation-
I'm a Tekken player. I don't understand.
Right.
I just got a hard lock. That's it.
Right.
I can't think about it.
No, you got to no. With Tekken, you got to have all that preloaded. You got to have all that preloaded. You're like, just click, 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 click.
About done. Okay.
You forget this is an arcade game.
right.
Don't change.
So I haven't played Mortal Kombat. I don't know how we got here from XCloud because I just realized that's the story. We're
Honestly,
technically still
okay. Real quick to bring it back. Game Pass is amazing. XCloud is amazing. Fuck Stadia. I
Fuck
still need to
Stadia.
try out my try out
Sorry,
the
Ray.
controller so I can properly talk shit. Xbox Game Pass is amazing. Just hands down. If you have a PC, if you have an Xbox, soon to TV, I hope. Just buy that
I
shit.
hope.
$15
Yes,
a
an
month.
Android
It is
phone.
for
Play
games,
Killer
and it's
Instinct.
great.
If you have an Android phone, like
I'm okay. Anyway, I'm not one of y'all, but you guys have Amazon Luna, okay?
I don't want
And
that
Luna's
either.
also good. Luna's good too. Don't knock Luna. It's actually I actually enjoyed it, but
I feel like it
Game
would be
Pass
good.
is good. Stadia, stop. Like you're actually really like. It's sad how hard.
I
you're
would
trying.
take a Stadia app on my TV.
You just need a Chromecast.
I have a smart TV already. Like the only
bro.
I would not buy a Chromecast.
I wouldn't
literally
either.
just
I wouldn't
for-
thought you
either.
already had a
But Google
Chromecast.
gave it to me.
I thought you already had one.
I don't have a Chromecast Ultra, and I gave away my old Chromecast, which it didn't work with because
I do YouTube
I got a
Premium.
smart
They gave it
TV.
to me for free, so I was like, I'll take $100 for 12.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the thing where I can sign up, like if I can sign up for a month of YouTube Premium, I'll take a month of YouTube Premium and $100 worth of Stadia hardware, without question. Like totally, like send me a controller and a Chromecast Ultra for
Right? That controller's ass, by the way.
the Stadia controller's ass.
Literally, like both me and Deontay pulled the triggers. We said ew and put it down.
Ah.
Okay,
Like-
so compare it to another controller because I know.
Where did y'all run into the Stadia controller like in the wild anyway?
I didn't. It's like
It just
literally.
appeared?
Literally, so Google was doing a deal where it's like if you had YouTube Premium, you get Google Premium for free.
Stadia.
Whatever, fuck ever. The Stadia Premium. So that's the whole $100 bundle. So that's the controller. That's a Chromecast Ultra. I think a month or 2 months worth of Stadia, whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, all right, I'll take that for free. I pay for this service because I actually like it on YouTube. I'll take this, and then I took it out the box and was like, this is gross. The triggers are comparative to the PS3 triggers. So ass.
Really?
So it don't be
very,
hit
very
like one of
squishy.
these right here.
Nah, it don't be hitting at all like that.
It ain't got no resistance. It ain't got no spring.
That shit
to
is
it.
it just
the Luna is just this, but with like purple grips.
purple. Yeah, that's it. I've been debating if I wanted to get that too, just for the fuck of it.
I would still want a Ouya. That's what, like, that might be my mission for 2021 is get my hands on a Ouya. Because I want to feel what that controller feels like.
It's
You
also
want a what?
it's not a good controller either.
Actually, I kind of want to
have
get my hands on the Steambox controller. With
That's
the,
also
instead of the
bad.
thumbsticks, it's those weird motion things.
I have that
Mm-mm.
shit. Hold on.
I'm imagining nipples. What does it look like?
Yeah,
no, it's
that
all
piece of
areola,
garbage.
no nipple.
Yeah.
That
It's
piece
all
of
areola,
garbage.
all-
no nipple.
I mean,
This is
different.
This is a bad
Trash.
controller.
It's trash. It's so
Like,
it's so garbage.
that looks like a fucking turntable.
Yeah. The Steam controller is one of those things that I wanted just to see what it was like, and I was able to get it cheap enough. But it is a piece of shit. Like, this is one of the worst game controllers I've ever laid my hands on.
Yeah,
And
that
I
looks like
and I have a DualShock 3 at the ready. Like, people hated the DualShock 3. And
'Cause
this
it's
shit,
bad.
one in each hand, DualShock 3 wins.
DualShock.
But yeah, XCloud, give it to me on my TV. Fuck Stadia. Sorry, Ray.
I'm not. Fuck you. You suck.
We haven't even gotten to, like, the main topic of this show. So, last story,
Fine. Ray still
meat and
sucks.
potatoes.
PlayStation Plus December, we are getting on PS4
Some
and
weird shit.
PS5 Worms Rumble. Can't talk right now. And then on PS4, playable through backwards compatibility, we're getting Rocket Arena and Just Cause 4. So 3 games all about blowing shit up, as far as I'm aware. That seems to be the theme of December.
I could have sworn we got Just Cause 4 before.
I don't think so.
Right.
No, we got Just Cause 3.
Did we? Okay.
Just
Yep.
cause.
Ha! Rocket Arena just came out, and they are literally giving that game away now.
Yeah, it was.
Within a week, it
It's
went
been
out for on sale for
$5
$5.
since like the day after release. And then
I
it's
don't
like,
even know they
fuck
got
it,
out.
Rocket Arena.
Rocket
It's
It was
a-
one of those
it's a battle
games
royale.
we talk shit about during Summer Game Fest.
Is it like Rocket League?
Oh, I didn't even remember.
No,
it.
it's
like-
nothing
Is
like
it, is
Rocket
it
It's a
League.
battle
Destruction
royale.
All-Stars?
It's a battle
battle
royale
royale
where
game.
you have nothing but rocket launchers, and some partially a hero shooter.
Isn't that EA?
Yeah, I think that is EA. I think
Why
this
would
is-
they do that?
Oh, God.
They have an
Put the-
Apex
because
right
EA.
there.
Put that
Be-
money into Apex.
They can't because nobody's buying it. That's why it's $5 and now free.
Right, so let me check the Just Cause to see. But, I mean, none of these are games I'm going to play. I'll download Worms Rumble and give it a roll because I'm
Worms
lacking.
is fun. Worms
Yeah, I
is
mean-
fun.
Actually, yeah, it's one of those. We need a group Worms game. We need
Yeah.
We need to just get together and play some Worms.
Okay, I
Strategically
mean,
murder each
the
other.
first week of December, so around the time this episode goes live for everybody, we will have a Worms game that we can all play together, so
We gonna play that shit for 2 days.
turn up.
2 days.
2 days. We gonna play that shit for 2 hours.
I'm being optimistic.
2 turns, brother.
2 turns.
Hey, I ain't even go yet, but we can go ahead and pull out.
We didn't get Just Cause 3 or 4.
We didn't.
No.
Maybe I got
I'm
Just
just,
Cause.
I'm looking at,
We definitely got it Just Cause, though.
I mean, it,
I feel like we got a Just Cause.
I feel like that, or I might have gotten it from another venue. myself, but I don't know. I feel like Just Cause has been on a
I've
free
claimed every single PlayStation Plus game, definitely on PS4, and I don't have any Just Cause games.
You
So,
sure? Because I feel like I have a Just Cause game, and I definitely didn't claim any.
Same.
I definitely claimed them all.
well,
Like a rough
while
fact
Darren
checking.
researches that, the topic of the show that I wanted to get into was the games we played the most. And the reason I kind of started falling down this rabbit hole is because now the PS5 has like time trackers for all your games. So, and some of them are inaccurate. Like there's some discrepancies like with
Yup.
save files. There are one of these numbers I have no idea how I achieved it. Either I just had to black out like a year of my life or some shit, but yeah, the one game on my list that's over 1,000 hours, I do not feel like I put 1,000 hours into. So I went through and I got all of mine. I'll do the top 8. All of these are in the triple digits. The last one in this list, or first one, number 8, I can't believe I did. GTA 5, I put 104 hours. Which I don't feel like I put 100 hours into GTA on PS4, but...
Remember, there are certain games that just time melts away. Even if you didn't think that you put that much time in, it's just like, oh
I
shit.
don't feel like like...
He's like,
Maybe
I
Johnny was
need the
playing
game.
on your account or something.
I didn't even feel like that because I'd know every time Johnny had played on my account or used my account for anything because he'd always try and do it while I was at home. And it was, even though that was the one stipulation of make sure I am not online if you were going to use my account for some shit. Every time he used it, I got logged out.
What? Too many syllables. Playing the game.
But
Get
yeah,
off your account.
GTA 5.
Also, I'm looking at Just Cause right now, my PlayStation Plus games. Just Cause 3.
2015, right? I looked at that redeem.
Probably.
I don't know. I see I have it too. So.
That's really weird. It's only letting me add it to my cart for $4, but I'm not going to buy Just Cause 3 for any reason. So Rocket League is number 7 with 117 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, respectable.
It's modest.
It's
You know,
modest.
It's modest. It's a little shy, but it's modest.
number 6, and this is another one that I don't feel like I spent this much time, but also time melts away in this game. Minecraft says I have 136 hours.
Minecraft.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised with Minecraft. It's
Right, I really, but the thing is, I feel like my most amount of time playing Minecraft was on Xbox 360, because I remember staying up late at night, like online in Xbox Live parties, playing Minecraft, like building these elaborate things in like adventure mode or survival mode. Like we had a whole
definitely-
village thing going, like a
I
sky
have
fortress.
0 Minecraft hours.
Dog, I feel like you'd like Minecraft.
I've got 5 minutes.
I don't think I would.
What do you guys... Jalen, you've played Minecraft, right? Am I the only one
I
out?
just haven't put triple. I've just not put triple digits into Minecraft. I might have put double digits.
I
into
don't feel
Minecraft.
like I put triple digits into Minecraft on PlayStation at all. Like, I feel like something's up with this number. Because
don't
I
know,
know on
Anton.
360 I had to have done it.
You do randomly be like, does anyone want to play Minecraft? And then sometimes be there for a couple
About every
hours.
year and a half.
Yeah, I mean, I will, but even there are games that I will occasionally just be like, oh, let me play this or let me play that are lower than this on the list. Like, I looked at all of my playtimes for all my games, and like the fact I don't feel like I played more Rocket League last generation, or I don't feel like I played more Minecraft than Rocket League. That's kind of the thing that has me like, did I do
Okay,
that? That doesn't
that's
feel
fair.
right.
That's fair.
So, number 5, Yeah, I was on number 5. Number 5 is Destiny 2 with 144 hours. Which, looking at some of you guys' Destiny 2 numbers, is like...
You know, and I would like to say, the moment we finish this podcast, I'm going right back to Destiny 2.
I'm coming with you, my
A lot
brother.
of you. Fiends, a lot of you.
Destiny's good. Overall, like, I can't even say that Destiny's been bad since, like, a vanilla D2 endgame. I feel like that was the last time Destiny was, like, straight up, like...
What about the Curse of Osiris?
What was the first expansion?
The Curse of Osiris.
Yeah, okay.
No, I mean for D2.
I'll give it to you, the Curse of Osiris.
It was?
No,
Yeah.
that was during the dark period of D2. Like,
That shit was ass.
Yeah, that year
shit
of
like I'm gonna tell
Destiny
you,
2,
like,
'cause
D2
Okay,
has been
what
on
was-
an upswing ever since they dumped Activision.
Okay, let me
Like,
rephrase
it's actually-
that statement. What was the first real expansion? So like Taken
Forsaken.
King level of
Shadowkeep.
expansion.
No, Forsaken. Yeah, Forsaken.
Forsaken.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Forsaken.
Yeah, so
Forsaken hit. They had to
since
kill Kate, though, to make
Forsaken
it
dropped,
happen.
it's been on the uptick. But I feel like the D2, that first, well, the Curse of Osiris and the Warmind, I feel like those DLCs
Yes.
just weren't where it
Those
was
were
at.
buns. I think I like went back and
It was
did
like
them and
this.
don't
Curse of
remember
Osiris was
anything.
utter garbage. Warmind actually brought in something interesting, and then we went straight into Forsaken, which was like, oh, thank God.
Right.
It's like we
Destiny could
have
be
to kill
something.
Kate to pull this off, though. Like we're literally sacrificing him.
Even though he's still in the game, they vaulted all
For
this
you.
content. He's for you too. What do you mean? He's still in the game.
I haven't seen him.
Yet. You said you're about to do this strike playlist. You're gonna be hearing Cade on your comms like
I haven't
nothing
heard him
ever
yet.
happened.
I've been doing strikes for 2 hours. I haven't heard him yet.
I heard him twice,
mostly
and
been
I did
Shadow-
like an hour of strikes last night.
Nope. The strikes I've gotten so far are Shadowkeep strikes and some. I haven't heard Kate at all.
I heard early Forsaken strikes and base D2 strikes. I've heard Cade.
Nope.
Like, we got the Cabal strike that I totally forgot was even in that fucking game the other night in the strike playlist. I was like, didn't they vault this planet? Yeah, but the strike's still here. God, fuck it, okay. But yeah, so number 4 for me is Fortnite. I put 191 hours into Fortnite on PS4.
Only?
Well,
Really?
remember, this is all... For a long time on PS4, I couldn't play on my primary account. So I played, like, a little bit, like, I dabbled in the game on my PS4 account, but then when crossplay and everything started happening, I made a new account on my Switch that I used on my Switch, PC, Xbox, and iPhone.
I remember this strange bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm...
That was dumb time
My
for you.
Fortnite hour count is way higher than that, but just, like, Fortnite on PS4 only, because it's not even counting PS5 hours. I think I've already cracked like 5 hours of that version of it. But yeah, Fortnite on PS4, 191 hours. Number 3, which I was surprised this was a little low, but then once we get... My number 1 makes no sense. The game
If
clock
it's not
has to be
Monster
broken
Hunter,
for
I'm
my number 1.
confused.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is number 3. Monster Hunter World Iceborne, 618 hours. Number 3.
It's respectable for Monster Hunter. It's respectable.
Yeah, let me see.
Modest.
It's modest.
I'm close behind you, Madrid, and Jalen. I just completely like dusted your numbers.
In what?
Monster Hunter.
Jalen isn't an Iceborne,
Oh yeah,
so we can't
clearly because
really
I dropped because
count-
I didn't play Iceborne.
Right. I'm surprised you played
At
as
all.
many hours as you played. So, I mean, a lot of our...
It's still Monster Hunter though.
It
That
is.
shit,
Yeah.
that shit literally drinks hours by the fucking dozen.
Literally, when I was playing with Justin last night, I was like, "Well, it's time. I think I'm gonna get off." It's 1:30. He was like, "Huh? When?" I'm like,
Nani?
You played with us. It would be 3, 4
I-
a.m. and we were like, what the
It
fuck
would be
is happening?
2 a.m. here, and you
Completely
guys were still on
delirious.
playing, and I'm just like, "Shouldn't you guys die right now?" You're like, mm-hmm.
That's why we're killing monsters so good, because we're dead inside.
Retweet.
So, number 2 is Overwatch with 995 hours, which, like, this shows how bullshit Overwatch is. If I go to my Overwatch in-game clock of how much time I've played, it's less than half of this, which means more than half of this time was spent just with on the home screen, loading, or fucking waiting to find a match.
Yeah, so I guess Overwatch is probably only counting game time, like you actually inside of a match.
Yeah, that's what has me so mad about the Overwatch.
Jesus fucking Christ, I can only imagine my Overwatch hours.
Honestly, I think
My
that's
God.
a better way of. I think that's actually a better way to count, because if you count all that dead time in between trying to queue up, and the
It's just
whole
like,
lot of
yeah.
nothing you get, because sometimes
Especially
even
now.
when I played, that shit like 8 to 10 minutes. Sometimes that shit sucked.
Yeah, especially when we're rolling like full deep. It was like we'd be sitting in queue for 20 minutes.
Madrid, I'm going to just let you know, between the core podcast members, your Overwatch time is the literal highest amount of time spent on a game.
Wow.
Okay.
You demon.
Which means
Now,
it beat
if you
my...
compare mine to Alex, that shit will probably be half, if that.
That's
Just-
pretty much
You got to
like
combine
saying,
multiple accounts with this guy. Multiple platforms, multiple
I'm
accounts.
saying just on PlayStation, on that.
We
on
don't
his
even
regular account.
on his main, not his 2 other sweaty accounts, and when he played on
3?
PC.
And he
You don't know
has
about
it
them burner
on
accounts?
Xbox.
That's just unreal. I don't,
Did he play on it? He did.
Yeah, because I talked to him about that. I have Overwatch on every platform, regrettably, and so does he. I don't think
where's
he...
his cross save? Where you at?
Where is cross play? Just fucking unify
all
these
that.
fucking bases. Like,
Y'all
make
don't
me
have
spend-
to wait. Y'all don't have to wait for Overwatch 2 to do
You
this.
really
can
fucking
just,
don't.
you
The
can just
tools are
put this
right.
out as a patch.
the tools are in Battle.net for Call of Duty. For 2 Call of Duties at this point. Like, you have the tools
it's bad. Like
in your
I
launcher.
can't look at the. Yeah, I can't look at the time for WoW. Like I can't see how much time I've actually.
They don't
spent
want
in
you
that
to
game.
see, because that will depress you.
No, it won't. It's because they want me. No, what they're hoping is to make me see. I got to actually get into that game, so I can hit the buttons to
They're
see
trying
my
to
in-game
put the
time.
needle back
They're
in.
trying to get me to stick the needle in back in,
Exactly.
and I ain't doing it. I could have had Shadowkeep for $30. Did it? Not Shadowkeep. Fucking
Shadowlands.
Shadowlands. I could have had Shadowlands for $30. Did I do it? No.
You could have had
Oh, we got
Shadowlands
Destiny.
possibly for free. Look in the
Still didn't
Discord.
want it.
Oh,
Don't.
okay.
Anton, you're
No,
spreading
wait. That
evil.
Discord was 30. The Discord thing was 30.
Oh, okay. I thought it was free. I cursor, like, it was like, hey, is anybody into World of Warcraft? And I checked out. So,
Yeah, no. It was no. There was a price.
but yeah, so, Madrid's
Who's your number
ugly ass number in Overwatch, my number 1, which makes no sense. I think something is legitimately broken with this game's clock.
Nah, bro, just go ahead, own up to it. No Man's Sky.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Yep, you caught me. Senran Kagura No Man's Sky edition. Yeah, number 1 was
In
Destiny 1. It says
space.
I had 1,002 hours in
That makes
Destiny
sense.
1.
That makes sense.
It really doesn't to
Yeah,
me.
that makes sense.
I think it
Come
does.
on.
No, it does.
Come on, bro.
That's about how much we. Yeah. No.
Iceborne. This game got more than Overwatch, including time just sitting around doing nothing in Overwatch. This game got more time than Monster Hunter, including
'Cause
dance
this-
parties in the Gathering
this
Hub.
I was about
This
to say
real
at
early
least
PS4,
200 hours are
like,
dance
this
parties.
There wasn't a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were playing Destiny. I know you were playing Destiny.
Yeah,
What else were you playing? What else were you playing during that time?
Actually, a lot. Like, I'm looking at my shelf, and I have them in the order that I got
But
them
you
in.
played equal amounts of Destiny, if not more, than all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel like I put some... Well, I could look at all
Yeah.
these numbers, but I feel
Literally
like
nothing
even...
here equals out to be Monster Hunter except for maybe Kingdom Hearts as a entire whole.
Your Kingdom Hearts numbers are fucking ugly, Darren. I just want you to know. Because
Hey,
I
man,
did.
those-
I actually got your PS4 game times down. So
Platinums take a long time, and I have notes to prove it.
yeah, some of these notes in this notebook are fucking platinum guides. Like I could publish my fucking writings of a madman and get somebody a platinum trophy off this shit.
That's all it is.
All right, so that is my top 8. I did not number anybody else's, so I'm just going to go through them in the order. I'm going to give Chris's out first, since he's not here. Chris spent 156 hours in Rocket League, 263 hours in Overwatch. Yeah, right? That's the crazy part. On PlayStation, Chris has only put 40 more hours in Rocket League than I have. Overwatch, 263. Stardew Valley, only 233 hours on PlayStation.
Only.
That's just on this platform.
Right,
Only.
just on this platform. He's
What was that
switching
number
PC.
again?
233.
233, got it. Okay.
He's got at least that everywhere else.
Yeah, at least. Persona
keep
5
track.
Royal, 130 hours. Destiny 2, 127 hours. And Destiny 1, 146 hours. So that,
That's
Chris,
Chris.
you just got put on Front Street. We know you play a shitload of you have more time in Overwatch than Stardew. Fix that.
He will. Give it time.
I feel like he hasn't played Stardew on PlayStation in a long time. So
But it's just a matter
He
of
was
what
trying
is
to get
that
that
number
button,
on
right?
other things. Because he's played on PC and Switch, right?
mm-hmm.
See, those
And
numbers
mobile.
are dumb.
Yeah, those numbers like are insane. I wish I had Chris here to go through his Steam library, and this topic may come up again when we get some more data. Like this is just like a cursory thing that I decided. I was like going through my games on my profile on PS5, and I was like, huh, there's some interesting numbers on this page. Let me write these down. And then I was like, huh, that could be podcast content. Let me write down everybody else's numbers. So, we see you, Chris. Jalen, you worked on a whole spreadsheet for me. So, just...
No, I didn't. I didn't have enough data for triple digits. I don't. The games that the games that I would need to be able to get triple digits on, I don't have the numbers for, such as my PC playtime of Diablo 3, which I know it was over 1,000 hours the last time I checked, and WoW, and I played WoW for the better part of a decade.
All right. Well, you have triple digit numbers on PlayStation, and some of these are actually kind of like impressive, and you'll see why my Destiny number doesn't make sense because your Destiny number doesn't make sense. So, Destiny 2, 414 hours. You've played at least 3 times as much Destiny 2 as I have, which that's not surprising because you were on Destiny 2 day 1 with all of us.
Lord.
Oh god, the lore is so good. It's only getting better.
Yeah,
Things are
it really
Lord,
is. Shit
I
is
remember.
crazy right now.
Oh
in
no,
G2.
things. At the darkness.
The darkness.
Tighten up,
Darren,
Guardians.
Darren, you can relate. The darkness, right? Kingdom Hearts guy.
Everything returns to darkness.
Look, the
Let me
darkness
know, I'll
is going
give
to
5
corrupt
more
your sister.
quotes.
It happens every time. This will be no different.
I could read you out 5 quest titles and like items that I have that are just something of darkness. I was getting flecks of darkness. I don't even know what a fleck is. I guess it's
Miles
like a
and Manson.
flake, but smaller. But like, I got a fleck of darkness in Destiny.
Darkness,
No.
you say?
It's that little stuff that comes off your hands when you do this. When you do this.
Sometimes you got a fleck on these niggas.
My
But
brother.
yeah, so you're once again not in any particular order. Overwatch 305, which like all these Overwatch numbers kind of make sense. Like just judging by how much, the fact that I have 3 times your Overwatch time, it makes sense. I played, I'd say about 2/3 of my Overwatch time without you. So that makes sense. Monster Hunter World, you only put 213 hours into that game. Those are some rookie numbers, my good sir.
That's for Monster Hunter. Those are rookie numbers.
Pre-Iceborne, still rookie numbers, but also acceptable for base world.
Respectable.
Yeah, it's respectable for base world, but in the year of our Lord 2020, it ain't cutting it. Destiny 1,
Reborn in ice.
and this is your number one played game. So Destiny 1's also your number one played PS4 game. You had 955 hours.
I really noped the fuck out of Destiny 1, apparently. Jesus, you motherfuckers are crazy.
Here's what fucked me. Everything
Lord.
was fine. I was like, okay, this game was fine. Everything's cool when House of Wolves came out. I was like, fine, and then Taken King dropped, and I was like, oh.
Taken King was dope as shit.
Right, I kept trying.
Oh.
Jalen didn't even have a PS4 yet when I started playing Destiny. Like, I had got my PS4 a week after launch, got Destiny the day it came out, played the alpha, played the beta, and then I was like, Jalen, you really need to play Destiny. I'm finally playing an MMO. Like, I'm putting my time, my energy, my life into an MMO. Finally, after this man tried to get me into WoW since, like, what,
Never.
fucking 6th, 7th grade? You were trying to get me into WoW? I feel like you were trying to get me into WoW,
I wanted
like
to
Burning
play WoW
Crusade.
so fucking badly. Oh my god.
You want
I
to
stayed
play
away
WoW?
from that shit. I stayed away from it. Because I
in
knew I
middle
would have
school,
gotten into
I wanted
it.
to play WoW so fucking bad.
Same here. All my
Look,
friends were playing it.
I
was
need
like,
to know my numbers just because I pretty much only played the Draenei race. That's what I was talking about. Draenei asked earlier. I was like, how much time did I spend in that fucking game?
This motherfucker's speaking a different language.
I know what a Draenei ass
Look, it's
is.
something
I know
about
what
having
ass
horns.
is.
Just
Something
picture
about
it.
horns and a tail, man. That's all I gotta say.
Picture thick people from Avatar. James Cameron Avatar, not The Last Airbender. And you're
No,
close.
Trash
Tieflings,
Avatar.
but blue. Blue tieflings. For all my D&D players out there.
I think that just confused them even more. I'm trying to help them here.
No.
Nerd!
No.
I've
like,
said
no.
my quota.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Look, it's something about the horns and the tail.
Darren's
That's all
just
I gotta
like, nerds!
That's because your tail horny.
say. You're not wrong.
Oh god.
Now, Madrid, I'm about to
Go ahead.
I'm
Go
about
ahead,
to
just go ahead,
step
drop 'em.
into your list.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Drop all those bombs. I know
Well,
what it is.
actually, one of these is really fucking impressive because you're the only person out of all of us that got triple digits in this game. You have 443 hours in Apex Legends.
Damn, really?
Right. That was the one that, like, I
I've
was
been
like,
playing that shit since day one.
It makes sense. It makes sense, but shit, 400?
right.
Yeah. I've
You
played
get
a
the
lot with,
Smash
like,
Bros.
Z
clap
and
with that
Divine.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. I see you on, like, you playing so much Apex is the reason I'm playing so much. Well, really, Juwan this season has just been like, come on, we're going killing. And
We're
I'm
going
like,
kill. Hop in, Sonny. We're going killing.
Nobody look up Jawan's
We're
numbers.
becoming animals
Fuck
in that
off.
game. I just want to say. That's
Yeah.
what's happening.
I don't want to look at Juwan's numbers because they're going to hurt my feelings.
All I
Yo,
know,
check my Twitter. I got some Apex clips that I put up.
all I
today.
know is that Jawan is double my Monster Hunter time, and that's insane.
I think he
He's the
said
grind
something
god
about
for a reason.
2000.
Yes,
Yeah.
Stay
He,
woke.
way more than double of my time then.
Oh, there he is in chat. 2006, which was a good year.
right? 6th grade was so much simpler.
Middle school,
Right.
or no, high school.
Series
That
of
was freshman
unfortunate...
year high school.
Wait. Darren, how old are you?
I skipped a grade. Calm down.
Oh, okay.
Me and Darren are the same age.
I think you're a year older than me, sir.
Oh, well,
Yep.
we did the same year though.
Yes.
Yeah, class of 11.
10.
That makes even less... You were class of 10?
Wait, so
You're... Holy shit. Hold on.
I
Because Jalen and I graduated 2012. Madrid was 2011, which means
I was
like...
supposed to graduate 2011,
So we are the same age, roughly.
roughly.
All right, cool.
Mathing.
What are these hours, Anton?
All right, yeah. So Apex 443. I'm gonna save this next one for last, just because it's intriguing. Overwatch, you put 1,355 hours into fucking Overwatch.
You spent a lot of fucking time in queue, okay?
No.
true.
We just stated that that's match time.
No, this
Did
time
we
is
think-
total time. He'd have to go in game
Because
and check
last
his
time I checked,
career
my in-game
profile.
time was like 600 or 700.
Right, yeah, you do
Maybe
spend
even
a
longer.
shitload of time. Yeah, this is not just match time. He put 1,355 in
But then
just
again, I did play a lot of like
having that application open on his PlayStation.
Yeah, I played a fuck ton of Overwatch since not day one, but like within the first couple months, I was on Overwatch and I played it pretty consistently until Overwatch had the big falling off.
Of Brigitte.
Maybe that's when it was.
I feel
I
like
don't know. No, 'cause I
around the
kept playing
Brigitte.
during then. It was like
Who?
No, I fell off before Baptiste.
I don't even know who
I
that
think it was
is,
around.
Bug.
Are those sequential?
No, because I played for
The big
Ash. I think
fallout
it was
was-
Hammond.
it was-
Hammond's when I started falling
Hammond.
off.
Hammond's when it started. Baptiste is when it definitely was like the huge dip.
Yeah,
Ash brought me
nobody.
back.
A lot of
Ash
people
brought me
definitely don't
back,
know who
but
Baptiste
then,
is.
Like by the time Baptiste was coming out, I was already like, I'm not really.
I've at least seen what Sigma does. I have no idea what Baptiste does. I don't even know what class he is.
Sigma came out after Baptiste.
Sigma
I know.
is the tank that I should be able to play the best, but somehow play
I just
the,
remember
like,
there were so
worst.
many feet memes. Yes,
foot
you
nigga.
get it. You get it.
Yeah, we did. We had a whole episode. Well, we had a whole segment of an episode about this dude's feet. So
This brother
hopefully,
got his toes out.
This hoe's got his toes out.
we've spent more time talking about Sigma's feet than we did about Diva's feet when that happened. So.
Diva had her toes out, and so did Anna. Somebody over there at Overwatch is a foot nigga. Stay woke.
Stay
On
woke.
the our team of Overwatch.
Only
So
toes.
the next game this is actually surprising how many hours you put into it, and I feel like this is just I contributed to part of this, so it's definitely not the game you're thinking of. Dragon Ball Fighters, you put 215 hours into.
Wow.
That's really not like when that shit first came out. I was playing that shit hard.
Right,
Like,
I
all throughout
played
the
that
first
shit
DLC,
at your house.
I also played a lot of it with like friends. Like they would come over, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Right, back
have you seen Fighters?
in the before 4 times where I could show up just at your place on a random day and
The
just be like,
before 4
we're
times.
here.
No sanitizer, no mask.
No sanitizer. I'd wash my hands, but that was only if food was going in my mouth.
No
You know?
mask. I don't know what times you're living in, brother. It's not the one we
Right.
are.
The
Mm-mm.
Hell,
before
I feel like
time.
Darren. I feel like you've played Fighters at my house.
yeah, right. You
Yes.
You-
Yes,
We
I
had
have.
a whole dojo day. We just
We
sat
had a
there
whole
and played
dojo.
Fighters.
Then Tekken came on and Deontay walked off screen. It was hilarious.
All right. So
Oh,
your
that's
next
gonna
game,
piss him off.
and this one, the next 2 games is Persona related. So Persona 5 Royal, you put 152 hours.
Okay.
Persona 5, you put 254 hours. So
That's the power of that second.
102
It's-
more hours in base Persona 5 than Persona 5 Royal.
And you know the fucked up thing is I didn't even finish my second playthrough on base Persona.
Did you get the plat on base Persona? Or no? You
No.
were almost there.
Yeah, I have like 6 trophies left or some shit. Completing the compendium, beating the twins, fusing Seitan IO, and I think read all the books and beat all the video games.
Oh, that's
So
not terrible.
those I have like 2 save files for the video games and the books, and then fusing for these fucking Persona.
Yeah.
That shit just takes time and money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next game on your list is Destiny 2, which had 511 hours.
When are you niggas playing
Lot-
Destiny?
Yes,
A lot of
we
cruci- a lot of
we were
Crucible.
like a Destiny podcast for a little while. Like
You guys were
A little while. Shit. Before Monster Hunter put us in a goddamn chokehold, it was Destiny 2.
That was about 6 months. Because I showed up when Monster Hunter came out.
Right. But
That's
before
well
that,
my
it was
time.
all Overwatch and Destiny.
Fucking Monster Hunter showed up like Melvin on Baby Boy. You trying to sleep, little nigga?
And then I showed up. Oh, y'all still in low rank? That's wild. Stop doing everything you're doing.
Now, Monster Hunter showed up like Popeye's biscuits.
That shit was hella funny. I just remember Anton saying, I'm 70 hours into the game. In low rank? Nigga, stop.
I want all this armor. No, you don't.
It's whack. You'll get better ones.
Right. That is my one thing. I can't let people I play with be in low rank when they're done playing with me.
That was the first thing I did with y'all.
Right, and Master Rank wasn't even out yet. It was still going to be considered G rank back then.
And the before 4 times.
The before 4 times.
Rick and Morty's funny.
I don't know why I just looked at my computer monitor when I need to be looking at my notebook. So after D2, after that 511 hour stunt of Destiny 2, you have 146 hours in FIFA 17 and 384 hours in FIFA 16.
You were a
Yeah.
FIFA nigga.
That's the one. I spent hours.
What's his
playing
2K
with
numbers?
My,
I'm
with
curious.
my roommates, my homeboys, and then of course online FIFA. And then of course my player. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a character and I'm gonna run some goddamn FIFA. I'm sure FIFA 15 had like some solid hours too.
Just for context, in this list, the only games that he's played more than FIFA 16 are Destiny 2, Overwatch, and Monster Hunter, and Apex.
What's his Monster Hunter numbers? You didn't say.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was waiting for Monster Hunter to be last just because this was the most ironic number I looked at in the entire time of me just scrolling through people's profiles and looking at numbers. He had exactly 666 hours in Monster Hunter.
You gotta get 3 more hours, brother.
669.
Nice.
But yeah, so your Monster Hunter hours 666. That's why I saved those for last.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play Monster Hunter again.
Oh.
Unless it's for 3 hours.
I
And
totally
that's it.
forgot.
Did you get that scarf?
No, not yet. We all got to go back and get that scarf.
I need to go back and get the scarf.
But so the things I forgot: Smash Bros on Switch, just in like Switch hours. I did 150 hours. Madrid did 220 hours. Darren, do you have a? I know Jalen's were under triple digits. Do you have a number?
Mine is 235.
Okay. So Madrid just got to play a smooth 15 hours. You know.
Hey man,
I'll play.
Team
I'll play
Crimson-
15
Team
hours.
Crimson's been nice.
Steve has just been like in the game, and Steve seems like my kind of chaos.
I bought the season pass when Steve came out. Still haven't played.
I bought it when Min Min came out. I just I opened the game.
Wait, who?
I don't even know who that is. That's quiet. That
Not Twintel.
Isn't she the arms character?
Yeah, not Twintel.
Oh, I forgot that happened.
the
Yeah,
one
well-
with the ramen bowl on her head.
We did get a very awesome anime Smash Bros reveal for her. Like I feel like
Dope.
her reveal was really cool, and then I enjoyed what I played of ARMS. So you know, I was like, you know, this season has more characters. Like Min Min.
Season's cheeks now, okay, let's be real. The season's cheeks. Minecraft Steve is broken as fuck. Nobody cares about Min Min. Give us shit we want, Nintendo. Okay, I'ma say it.
Give us 2B, goddammit.
2B,
Sons of bitch.
Sora.
We ain't get- I sigh because I know it won't happen.
It's only because of Disney. Those fuck
Exactly.
niggas.
Yep, you're right. It's only because of this.
But Sora would
Anyway, Anton?
putting Sora in Smash wouldn't even require too much Disney work.
It doesn't matter.
It
Disney
doesn't,
thinks
but Disney just fuck you.
But Disney wants Smash Bros. Money. Like, I feel like Smash Bros. Has sold copies to, like...
Disney wants Disney money.
Yeah, it's not that Disney wants money. It's that Disney wants all the money.
You're going to get a shit ton from putting your character in Smash.
That's not all the money, though. That's not all the money.
That's what I was saying. If
You're still
if
using
they ever
common
did
sense where you want to take the money.
If they ever did it, it would be a separate character pass. It would just be like, yo, we got one extra character coming.
Right.
Put it this way.
And
Sora
it
showed
would
up
be
as a
that's the only
summon. Yeah, Sora showed up as a summonable character in World of Final Fantasy temporarily.
I definitely scooped that while it was available.
I downloaded it. I just kind of claimed it, but I mean, like, the fact that it was temporary and that is a Square game they were putting Sora into. That's indicative on how much of a chokehold Disney still has on it. It's
Damn.
stupid.
Not surprised. It is Disney.
All right, so and then the other Switch games, Madrid put 150 hours into Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Play Fire Emblem Three Houses, you cowards.
It's on sale. Buy it now.
I'll get around to it when
don't
I get around to it.
You can
It's
borrow
good.
my
Yeah,
copy
yeah,
if you
you'll
need
like
it.
it.
My Switch has
Yeah.
just been fucking collecting dust.
I have to get around to it.
All right, so Darren, I have your PlayStation numbers. I don't have any other platform for you, and
That's
like,
fine. Literally, it was just mainly Smash Brothers for me.
okay, what were your Smash numbers?
235.
I might have written that down somewhere. I think I asked you that earlier. But so for you, I have Monster Hunter World, 906 hours, Tekken
Correct,
7.
920.
Right, this is why there are discrepancies like with save files to these hour counts. So, 920. Tekken 7, we have 158 hours from all those Tekken Tuesdays. It's actually like here's why GTA 5 I think is broken. You played GTA 5 for 156 hours, which means you only played 2 more hours of Tekken in your entire PlayStation career than you did.
When it comes to GTA, I will say, when it first came out, I did play it a fair amount. I did. GTA is one of those games where I'll play it, have fun, and then there will be something in me down the line that goes, oh yeah, I don't like this, and I stop playing. And also, my dad played on my PlayStation, so his hours will contribute to that, but it's still not too many.
All right, so looking at my Grand Theft Auto 5 trophies, because I know I didn't do a bunch of online, like I barely played any GTA Online ever. Just looking at my trophy list, I only have the first 2 trophies in Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know how I would have done that in 104 hours of that game. Only gotten 2 trophies. Yeah, right. Something. There's a discrepancy. That's you guys are like, well, maybe. I'm like, nah.
Because I put in way more time on PS3 in that game than I did for PS4,
Right.
and you definitely would have more than 2 fucking trophies.
Especially with how I play games, I'll load up the trophy list and be like, all right, fuck it. What am I going for next? Even in games I'm done, like, I'm like, I don't even feel like playing this. It's just open. But yeah, so GTA 5, 156. Overwatch, you put 189 hours. So you put.
I feel like I put in at least 200. That feels like a low number, but okay.
Well, I mean, Overwatch, I feel like has been kind of the most accurate. Like, if I put all of the Overwatch numbers and just in the context of me playing Overwatch with these people, all the Overwatch numbers seem to make sense. But yeah, so. This one's kind of interesting. This is one that was on nobody else's list. You actually have a few that were on nobody else's list. So Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 on PS4.
Oh god.
You put 296 hours into that game. You spent almost 300 hours of your life in Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5.
Kingdom Hearts 1 Platinum, Chain of Memories Platinum, 2 Platinum, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance. That's 5 whole ass games that I put in from that entire collection. So that 100% makes sense, and I'm tired. I'm very tired.
Big tired. big tired.
Where that Kingdom Hearts 3 Platinum at, Darren?
Where's that Kingdom Hearts 3 Platinum? With my interest on after I beat that game. Very low.
Dang.
All right, so this one was.
forgot to read my thing.
This one wasn't on anybody else's list. Bloodborne got 103 hours out of you,
Okay.
which is it's kind of low. But I also.
But also, I'm like, I just know the experience that I had in that time felt long. So 103 hours probably felt like 300 hours to me.
All right. So this one you only shared with Jalen. Final Fantasy 14. You had 135 hours.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so
I have 178 hours in that game.
Wait, according to PlayStation, you have 435.
No, that's the PC version. 178 in the PC version.
And
And whatever you just said for the PlayStation version.
435 for just the PS4 version.
So
So I have
for-
over 500 hours in that game.
I think that PS4 number might still carry over from PS3 because I've been playing since 2012. It's just the stagnated amount of times because of me getting locked out of my account.
I
It
don't
probably would've
think
been higher,
so.
but-
I don't think
I don't
it
know, 'cause
carries from PS3 because I have a lot of games that share like PS3 trophy lists,
Yeah.
and that
I don't know. I feel like that's too big of a number on just PS4. Even in the amount of time, I know how many times I got locked out of that account, and even when I did go back and put time in, it guaranteed it does not equal out to be that much. I would say top 80 to 100 hours, I would say, personally.
Really?
Okay.
Mhm.
So Darren, turns out you are also a Destiny fiend. Destiny 2, you spent 106 hours.
That's wild, but I understand that number.
Destiny 1, you spent 154 hours.
Taken King was good.
Taken King was very good.
I was very excited for number 1 from alpha all the way up until base game, and then after I beat it, I was like, I don't care. Didn't mess around with either of the first 2 expansions. Then Tekken King came out, and I was just smitten again. And I was like, this is great, and then I fell off. So
All right.
That makes sense.
And then the last one I have on this list, and it's only 1 hour less than Destiny 2. Final Fantasy 15. You spent 105 hours in that motherfucking game.
That makes sense.
Fishing.
It took me about 90 hours to platinum in the game, and my last trophy was fishing. And then I
Yeah.
just probably went
Everybody's
around and dicked
is.
around. Yeah. I wonder what my
According-
comrade's hours is at.
It wasn't in triple digits, because I feel like that was on
yeah.
the list.
I got to the Bahamut, and I was just like, yeah, Monster Hunter's out in a couple months.
Little did he know that Monster Hunter would change his life forever.
I already
Again.
knew that. Again, yes. Again, I'll take that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was a fun trip down last generation memory lane. Like, I wish we had more accurate statistics for older games, but like, there's just going to be nothing that'll give me my Game Boy Advance playtime ever again in life. Like, there's just no way I'm going to know.
I spent
I
a lot
know-
of time in Ruby and Emerald.
Right. I don't even know where my original copy of Ruby is. So, like, my original copy of
a lot of time.
It's sitting
Nothing's
in a
gonna
bag with
tell
all
me
my
my-
Game Boy Advance games. Well, my copy of my games.
I was about to
don't
say,
know where
I
don't know where
my
your
Ruby's
Ruby
at your
is.
house? Oh, I have your Wind Waker strategy guide that I need to get back to you. That I don't know how long this shit has been in my house.
That first Castlevania game on Game Boy Advance. God, that was a launch title. That was a good ass launch
Sonic,
title.
like fucking any Sonic Advance games on GBA. I just remember like
buddy.
playing so much Sonic
Advance 2 and 3?
Yes.
Oh, Sonic Advance.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So
The
I know
GBA
we're never
Sonic
gonna...
games are some gems. Gems, I say.
Yes. Sonic
they
Advance
were.
are the best Sonic games. Fucking fight me.
Actually, the best Sonic game is Sonic Rush for the DS. Like that is the best.
Sonic
handheld
Rush is
Sonic
really
game.
good.
The original Sonic Rush.
Good.
And all right, Darren, come at me with a game better than Sonic Advance 2. Come at me with Sonic in the title.
Of course.
Sonic 06.
Sonic Mario Olympic Games. Sonic 06, shut up.
And
only half the
Deontay's
game.
not here to help you.
He doesn't need to help me. For me personally, the best Sonic game, it's only half of a game. I'm going to say that.
That half of that game, I
I'm
already
going to give
know.
that game. Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations to me. Like the first half of that game. Literally up until you get to Sonic 06, that's when I feel the game takes a dive.
Nah.
That is not as good as
Chao Garden is the
Sonic Generations was one of the best Sonic games we got in a long
the
time.
Chao Garden is the best Sonic game of all time.
Yeah, I will like Sonic
You ain't
Adventure
wrong,
2
brother.
Battle.
Now, if we
The
put
best
it in
adventure, it is Adventure 2. Like, think about it. The
Sonic
peak and
Adventures 2.
the rise and the fall of the 3D Sonic games come with Shadow. Like Sonic Adventure
So,
2,
the highs,
you get
the
Chao
highs, and the
Gun.
lows.
Here's what I'll say.
Lows.
Sonic Advance 2 is the best 2D Sonic game. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is the best 3D Sonic game.
Wrong, because Sonic Advance 2 isn't
Remove
better than
Battle.
Sonic Rush.
I really
There's
think
your
it is.
direct problem.
I
Sonic
really
Advance
think it
2
is.
is not it's
Sonic
better.
Rush. Here's the problem with Sonic Rush. Sonic
Sonic 2.
Rush did not have the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack. Those
Sonic
fucking
2,
songs
Sonic Advance 2,
are bangers.
Sonic 2, Sonic Mania, Sonic Advance 2. 2D Sonic games.
Yes, Sonic 2. Advance 2 is the best out of the Advance games. Rush was the best DS title.
That was the only good DS title.
I know what I said.
I know.
Rush Adventures. See, the thing about Rush Adventures is that they tried too much. They fucked up, and instead of giving us just more stages to enjoy, they were like, no,
Didn't
we
we
need to
get
do this jet ski open world bullshit. It's like, no. More levels. Just give me levels.
Wasn't there a Sonic Colors game on DS?
Yes,
We don't
Sonic
talk about
Colors and Generation both had multi-platform releases.
Wait.
I hear that.
Oh, no, wait.
Whatever the mobile version of
Generation-
Generation wasn't terrible.
He said multi-platform. Like, was Generations on any other handheld than mobile? Because
Generations is on DS. I mean, on 3DS.
It wasn't terrible.
Heck, they have a different boss fight in that version. You get to fight the Biohazard. You get the Shadow version of that fight in the DS version.
Really? That's cool.
Which means you get the original Supporting Me soundtrack.
Wait, DS
song.
or 3? I mean, it doesn't matter
3DS.
because I'm going to play
It
it
was
on
on
my
3DS.
3DS. Okay.
It would be
3DS.
Yeah, it's 3DS.
Okay. I might check that out. Like, that might
Yes, you
be,
gotta-
if that's not like a crazy expensive game. Like,
It's
I'm not paying any more than like $5 for that. But for
15,
$5,
15, 20 you'd see it at.
oh, that's not bad. You know, I might give that a try when I just, you know. If
You
I
won't. It's
don't
okay.
just completely fucking forget about it after
You'll
this
forget
conversation.
after you 100%. The only thing that will remind you is you listening back to this episode.
You've already forgotten.
I
Listen
listen
back to this episode.
Right, you assume I listen. You gotta edit your shit.
You're
don't-
right. That's the only reason why I listen back.
Now,
I
sometimes I
sometime-
get bored.
I
and I
play.
just listen to the episode.
I definitely
instead of,
leave the episodes open on YouTube and just kind of let them play to give us some artificially enhanced views.
Hey man,
but
As
I'm
everyone
working
should.
on these
Listen to us on
episodes.
YouTube.
Yeah, all that. I'm
Watch
just like,
us.
we some funny niggas. That's all I say. I'm just like, damn, we funny.
all right, does anybody have a one more thing before we wrap? I like how this episode, like towards the beginning, we had a tumultuous road, but by the end, I feel like we've come out with a very solid episode of podcasting.
This
yeah.
episode's been fire all the way through, brother. I don't know what you talking about.
I've been
Have
here
fun.
this entire motherfucking time. You thought it was gonna be anything but heat? Come on.
We don't miss.
We sometimes do. Rarely.
Miss. You might miss, but we don't miss.
My brother.
All right. Anybody got a one more thing?
Play the Pathless. 13 Sentinels is some weeb shit with mechs, and it's interesting so far.
Yeah.
And Hyrule Warriors is the best Dynasty Warriors game in a long time.
And fucking
Yes.
watch Tekken Tuesday on twitch.tv/rustyrupees, because
That's
that's
right.
some quality content right there.
We try. We have a professional Tekken player we know now. He beats our ass a lot. I'm the only one who's beaten him. I'm proud.
And I
Didn't we
beat
get a-
you, so that means...
You calm down.
Didn't we get a
You
release
calm
date
down.
for Scramble?
So apparently,
Or
in
a
Asian
window?
retailers, it is
Yes,
sometime in
so-
February. I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, I got
sometime
to see
in
the load
February.
times. Those load times are dumb. Between the PS5, PS4, and the Switch version of that game, those load times.
That's
are
every
very
game
different.
though. Yeah,
You
don't
know, I'm
play
talking
that game
about
on
I'm
Switch
talking about
just
two-
because
I'm
of
talking
load
about half
times.
a second, 5 seconds, 20-something seconds.
Yeah, don't play that game on Switch
Don't.
especially if you've been dealing with the SSD. Holy shit. You will be sitting there like
I'll buy it on Switch and play it on PlayStation.
yeah, I might
Yes.
support but
Crazy,
yeah,
for
I'm
Kingdom
playing it
Hearts,
on
it's been the
PS5.
opposite.
All right. Was that it?
Yep.
For episode
Yeah.
45 of the XtraSlice? Goddamn, 45 episodes later on just this shit. Holy shit. Remember, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com, on Twitter and Twitch. I am at Anton6. I need to start back streaming, I promise. Very soon, you guys will see another stream on my Twitch other than my PS5 unboxing. Jalen, where can people find you?
Squid Bishop.
Madrid, where can people find you?
At 3Piece Set Pod on Twitter. there's
3Piece is
episodes.
back!
Yeah.
3Piece is back, bitch. We got episode coming out for you by the time you hear this.
All right, Darren, where can people find you and the rest of the Rupees? You got to plug all the boys on this.
Of course, you think I wasn't going to? Come on, baby, I do this.
Plug.
You can find me anywhere at XX Shadow Okami because everybody skips that O. XX
I said
anywhere.
the O. I didn't add the O, but I wrote
Shadow.
Shadow with a big O Kami in my
XX
notebook.
Shadow Okami XX anywhere, PlayStation, Twitter, all that, and you can find me and my boys at Rusty Rupees anywhere or Rusty Rupees on with 2 Y's on Twitter because Twitter's some hoes. Me and my boys are now streaming every Monday through Friday except for this week because Thanksgiving. Yeah. At twitch.tv/Rusty Rupees. We're funny. Check us out. I'm finally caught up on editing episodes, so now shit doesn't feel like we're just prophets when episodes drop. Hit us up. We're fun.
All right. The video version of this podcast is edited by Lana Twisted Mind. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. Until next time, keep it cheesy.
Stay rusty.